Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on September the 26th, 2019. Pakistan's Khan warns about nuclear war in Kashmir. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan warned the United Nations this week about the danger of a nuclear war in Kashmir. India and Pakistan came close to a conflict in February when India bombed Pakistani territory for the first time in a half-century and warplanes from both countries fought over the divided region. Tensions were diminished when Pakistan returned a downed Indian pilot, but strains have grown again when India rescinded a constitutional clause that provided semi-autonomous status of the part of Kashmir under its control in August. India moved hundreds of thousands of troops to the region and carried out thousands of arrests. My main reason for coming here was to meet world leaders at the UN and speak about this. We are heading for a potential disaster of proportions that no one here realizes, said Khan at the UN General Assembly. It is the only time since the Cuban crisis that two nuclear-armed countries are coming face-to-face. We did come to face-to-face in February. Facebook implements new rules for political ads. Social media giant Facebook Inc. said on Thursday it had implemented new rules for political advertisement in Singapore ahead of expected election in the city-state. The new rules require confirmation of identity and location from people who want to run ads about social issues, elections, or politics in Singapore. They also demand disclosure of who is responsible for the advertisement. Facebook will also require paid-for-buy disclaimers in advertisements, which will be stored in a searchable online library for 7 years. Under pressure from authorities around the world, Facebook last year started introducing several similar initiatives in various countries, including the United States and India, to increase oversight of political ads. Oil steadies amid hopes of easing in trade war. Oil prices were steady on Thursday amid hopes that the US-China trade dispute may ease, potentially boosting oil demand. London's Brent crude futures slightly decreased to $62.36 a barrel, lost 3 cents or 0.05% from the previous close. US West Texas Intermediate crude futures slipped 2 cents or 0.04%, traded at $56.47 a barrel. Brent prices have dropped 3.6% and WTI fell 3.7% since the close on Monday, driven by a surprise 2.4 million barrel build in US crude inventories last week and faster than expected recovery of Saudi production capacity after attacks on its production plants. Japan display losses aid from Harvest Group. Chinese investment firm Harvest Group will not provide any financial aid to Apple Inc. supplier Japan Display Inc., the Nikkei said on Thursday. Likely it may disrupt restructuring plans for the cash-strapped LCD maker. The display maker is tapping a consortium led by Harvest for an 80 billion yen $740 million bailout deal, which includes investments from Apple and Hong Kong-based activist investor Oasis Management. Harvest was expected to contribute 60 billion yen, the Nikkei reported, citing sources familiar with the negotiation. Japan Display has repeatedly struggled to come up with a restructuring plan, and Harvest's decision is likely to worsen the situation for the troubled firm.